morning and welcome to my next video, and today I'm making a 18mm glulam ply birch bed. So I'm just now on the bench cutting the rails to take the sort of base where the mattress sits on. I've already cut these already this morning. These are the rails of the bed. So I'm going to glulam these together and I'll show you how I do that. And then basically it turns the birch ply into thicker cross members for the bed to add strength. And if you've seen my last video on the walnut table, I said I was making the oak table next, which I am doing. I've had to machine all the legs, so I'll just quickly show you the legs and go from there. So here are the legs that I've machined up for the oak table top that I'm doing. So I did those yesterday morning, and they're just in the kiln at the moment, getting the last bit of moisture out of each of these legs. So they'll look nice when they're all dried out. And there is the oak top that I'm doing next. It's a massive 2.2 meters long by a meter wide. This thing is huge. This is a silver maple dining table that I made for somebody. It's all ready now to be delivered. Same process as what I do before in my previous videos with all the sledge system, using the router and the Festool orbital sanders. And whilst yesterday I was in planing and thicknessing mode, I did some more chopping boards and some more sample beams for people to see in the shop, so people can see what we do. And then yesterday I also did some more machining of some more beams, so we've got some more beams in stock. Did quite a few yesterday. You wouldn't believe the amount of bags of sawdust that come from planing, guys. I'll just show you. That's a day's worth of planing there. Unbelievable. There's some more. Oh, there's some more. So yes, in the previous clips I said I was going to cut the rails. These are the support rails for the base of the bed. You guys can see there, but recently I invested in the FS 2.7 meter rail, so I could cut OSB, birch ply, hardwood ply, bang on every time, not having to join the rails together. Really good investment, guys. Cost a fair bit, but it pays for itself. It's basically now I have a panel saw, plunge saw on my bench. Accuracy is unbelievable. So that's one rail. Mark up for the next rail. sides of the bed. The next sheet of birch ply will be the head rail and the base rail of the bed itself, which I've been asked to do a quirky pattern on that. So I'll do that with the router. Just a quick tip for you guys, when you're using a long rail, obviously test both ends first before you plunge and cut, because it might look like you've allowed for blade width, but always just give it a quick check. It's on a rail, make sure it runs nice and smooth, and you're ready to cut. That's the rails cut. Join me in my next clip and I'll show you how I glue them together. Back again for the next clip. So now we're going to glue up the birch ply rails together by a process called laminating. What I like to use, this is not a promotion, this is not me trying to get money out of anybody, this is just a product that I'm proud to use. This stuff is very good and it's never let me down, it's either interior or exterior wood glue. It's just fantastic. So let's get gluing. I like wearing gloves now. Now I'm getting old. Don't like getting all glue over my hands. So basically now what I do is to speed up the process, I get an old tray, I literally roll the glue on basically. You get more of a consistent layer. So I find when you do it with a brush, you get thick patches. And I do both sides that I'm laminating together. Give this a couple of seconds to soak in, then I'll give it another go. Just speeds up your gluing process. I reckon it gives you a better consistency over the timber itself, rather than using a brush. That's one done. second one done. But if you've watched all my previous videos, don't be afraid to slap the glue on, because at this stage, the more you put on, the better it laminates. You can't add glue once it's stuck together. So don't be afraid of absolutely covering it on it. Join me for my next clip and I'll show you how I glue it all together. So there we are, guys. This is now glued together, it's now laminated, and I'll leave this for 24 hours before I take the clamps off and do the next piece. I'm only doing one this morning because I haven't got enough clamps, simple as that. And I'm not going to buy any more clamps because it's just ridiculous, where do you store them all? So that's enough for this stage of the build. Join me for my next video and I will show you the process of me making the heads and the base rail of the bed. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe wherever the button is on the screen, and have a great day, guys. All the best.